Hey guys, RageBarTV here back with another video. Today I'll be showing you a guide on Cyber Library, all three bosses on Overlord difficulty. So let's get started. The first boss you'll encounter is going to be Panda. This boss is pretty much just a DPS check. It doesn't really do too many mechanics, a lot of sidestepping and moving out of circles, but for the most part you're just going to stay stacked close to the boss and share the damage debuff that happens at 66 and 33%. He'll shoot the farthest target and put a stacking debuff on that target that deals damage over time. Stacking up again negates this mechanic. Other than that, he'll do big AoEs, but if you're stacked close to the boss, you really don't even have to worry about this mechanic. That's about it for this boss. The second boss of Cyber is a mechanic check. You want to ensure the tank is starting on philosophy and then proceeding to get aggro on history and then law as soon as possible. Once philosophy starts casting an ability, make sure to swap target to history while keeping your back to philosophy, as the cast will one-shot you if you're not faced away. Once the group has moved to history, you DPS until the group gets a green debuff above their heads. Ensure you keep moving to negate this debuff. If you fail to keep moving, you will get a stacking debuff that will surely kill you over time. On the last boss, Law, the tank is responsible for interrupting his casted ability, Just Verdict. If it is not stopped, the boss will do an AoE that will kill the group. Once you finish a full rotation of all three bosses, they will then cast Roll Call, at which point one group member must be standing next to one of the bosses before the cast finishes. If one purple circle is missed, the group will be one-shot. So please note, you want to rotate clockwise from the last purple circle you took, as taking the same one 2 times will put you to sleep for 20 seconds, ultimately killing you as you won't be able to respond to mechanics of other bosses. Rinse and repeat, swapping bosses after each boss's core mechanism has been triggered. Doing it this way will ensure all 3 bosses die at the same time. If they die spread too far apart, they will cast an AoE that will one-shot the group. Ensuring they die at the same time or close to will guarantee success. The final boss of Cyber is a mechanic and DPS check. You want to start off by marking your 3 DPS, orange, purple, and green, and then placing the same colored numbers on the ground where the artifacts will spawn. Orange spawns to the bottom right while facing the boss, purple is bottom left, and green is behind the boss. As the boss loses HP, he will cast a charge ability that requires you to find a safe spot before the cast finishes, or you will be one-shot. The next ability the boss does is a poison circle around the group members. Please note, healers can dispel the initial circle, but the single target damage will still happen. Saving your Dispel for this mechanic will ensure everyone can stack on the safe zone without spreading out. At 66%, the boss will enter an immune phase and spawn 3 artifacts around the room that we previously marked. Ensure the DPS are aware that the color that they have been assigned and have them open the artifact that has been announced. If you miss the wording, you can also look under the boss as he will have a circle with the color artifact that needs to be opened before the cast finishes. Once the DPS has opened the correct color 3 times, the phase will end. Rinse and repeat until 33%, at which point the boss will then spawn a clone and an add inside all the artifact circles that must be pulled to the middle of the room as they cast an AoE that will prevent you from opening the correct artifact. Easiest way to deal with this is have the tank and healer run to each artifact and pull the add to the middle. They do very little damage once they are all in the middle. DPS can focus on opening the correct artifact color. Once you open 3 rotations of 2 artifact colors each, the phase will end, and the clone will despawn. Rinse and repeat the charge and poison circle mechanics till the boss is dead. Hopefully this guide will help new players progress further in the game. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon to be notified when I post a new video. Till next time, stay safe.